Taiwan received a fresh shipment of 42 M1A2T main battle tanks, arriving at Taipei port before being transported under heavy security to the Army's Armored Training Command in Hukou, Hsinchu County. This marks the second delivery in Taiwan's ongoing acquisition program of these American-made tanks, strengthening the island's armored capabilities. The convoy's movement took place in the early hours of July 28, carefully coordinated with local law enforcement and military police to ensure a smooth and secure transfer via the West Coast Expressway. The M1A2T, a customized export variant of the U.S. M1A2SEP-V2 Abrams tank, underwent its initial live-fire demonstration earlier this month during the Hon Quang 41 military exercise. 4 tanks participated at the newly built Kangsaku range, firing a total of 19 rounds at simulated enemy armor targets, both stationary and mobile. The demonstration highlighted the precision and firepower of the tanks, with all shots reportedly hitting their marks, an achievement credited to their sophisticated digital targeting systems. Originally scheduled to arrive on July 26, this shipment was delayed by adverse weather linked to a passing typhoon. To protect the sensitive equipment during transit, each tank was covered with waterproof black tarps. Taiwan's current inventory now includes 80 out of 108 tanks ordered from the United States under a 2019 Foreign Military Sales Agreement, which was approved despite diplomatic objections from China. Manufactured at U.S. Army facilities in Anniston, Alabama, and Lima, Ohio, the M1A2T is tailored specifically for Taiwan. Export restrictions prohibit the use of depleted uranium armor. Instead, the tanks feature composite armor reinforced with explosive reactive tiles that maintain high protection standards. The tanks do not have the trophy active protection system but compensate with other structural and electronic upgrades. Powered by a Honeywell AGT 1500C 1,500 horsepower turbine engine, these tanks reach speeds of up to 67 km per hour and operate effectively across varied terrain. Armament on the M1A2T includes a 120mm smoothbore main gun capable of firing advanced armor-piercing and high-explosive rounds, including the export-approved KEW-A1 projectile with penetration capabilities up to 850mm of armor. Secondary weapons comprise multiple machine guns, including a remotely operated 12.7mm heavy machine gun that allows crew members to engage targets without exposure, and grenade launchers for close-in defense. The fire control system integrates hunter-killer technology, enabling the commander and gunner to engage different targets simultaneously using thermal imaging and laser rangefinding, backed by a ballistic computer updating fire solutions 30 times per second. The tanks also support programmable ammunition types for enhanced tactical flexibility. Taiwan's armored forces began receiving the M1A2T in December 2024, initially deploying 38 tanks to the Hukou Training Command. 10 units remain dedicated to training, while the rest are assigned to operational brigades positioned strategically near key urban centers like Taipei and Hsinchu. The 584th Armored Brigade defends critical coastal zones, while the 269th Mechanized Infantry Brigade protects capital approaches. Older tanks like the CM-12 have been retired, with maintenance resources reallocated, and the M60A3 fleet is being selectively upgraded. Infrastructure improvements supporting the tank program include the completion of the Kangsaku firing range and ongoing construction at the Chang'an military camp, which will feature tactical driving courses and a subcaliber firing range by 2026. The Ministry of National Defense has invested heavily in these facilities, with progress exceeding initial timelines. Training for tank crews is divided into phased modules covering driving, tactical maneuvers, and combat operations, ensuring full preparedness once all facilities are operational. Strategically, the M1A2T tanks form a critical part of Taiwan's layered coastal defense strategy, designed to counter amphibious assaults through integrated missile strikes, artillery barrages, air interdiction, and armored counterattacks. Their deployment focuses on key choke points and access routes to maximize defensive effectiveness against potential PLA advances. The final shipment of 28 M1A2Ts is expected in early 2026, completing the 108-unit procurement. This package also includes armored recovery vehicles and heavy transporters to support operational mobility and logistics. All vehicles are newly manufactured, not drawn from surplus stocks, with U.S. officials conducting regular inspections to ensure quality and delivery schedules. Taiwan plans to formally commission these tanks into full operational service in late 2025, signaling a major modernization step for its armored forces and solidifying the M1A2T's role in deterring regional threats well into the next decade.